And like Campus, no problem. Sees the USP, sees the silencer poking behind the coffins. Spams him out. 7 to 11, and well, this is where things get interesting for Liquid yet again. Their first buy.
Yeah, I don't think, I was looking to see if Fallen had an okay spawn. It's all right, but it's pretty risky to take a B peek with this one. Like, look, they're already there so far ahead of time, and so Fallen isn't really able to go for anything too crazy out of the gate with that AWP. They're now working some of this apartment's control. Flash getting lined up by Naf. Actually, the molly going over first, and he won't hang around. Instead, Fallen taking a peek. Now sees Banana is clear. This is a lot of info for Team Liquid. Wouldn't surprise me if we see Naf maybe lean away from the B site now, and that's exactly what he's doing. Looking to reinforce this A bomb site. Fallen has gotten them this information, and Liquid are looking to do good on the rest of the round. Elige doubling down on the short side. And Linus is unable to trade it. The A play has grinded to an awkward halt for NIP.
I love this bait and switch as well. Grim's playing pit. Elige is just hiding, hoping they discount him after killing Grim. And they know about the possibility of this long lurk. Hampus waits the Moto smoke, but at Archway, Naf was smoked off. So he called it. He said this could be happening. And Liquid are not discounting the possibility. Grim, with the spot, sees that play along, and they start to move up on short and apps. We need Linus to activate above as well. There's the long player getting a kill at least, and Device is trying to cut down Library as well. They still haven't cleared the pick. Grim drawing them in. Where's Elige? They wonder, where is Elige? He's behind you. Bomb dropped. It's all on Linus. Elige is not giving it up. And 20 seconds left. Naf moves in for the kill. 12 rounds out of Liquid. You couldn't see a better way to contain that long take and that split into A. Liquid are aware of it every step.
Yeah, beautiful stuff, and you know, so much of it. I mean, Elige doing this, like there's only so many times you're gonna go.
Device never got a double here.
Yeah, this was lovely out of Elige. On top of that, though, and I think you do have to give credit here to the double B holding Naf and Fallen once again earlier on in that round, deep clearing out Banana. So far ahead of time, they're able to make that cool across, guys. It's looking like a. And even that, you know, gives those players on a better poise, a better understanding of the fights they're about to take, the fights that are about to come to them. Now in with a triple B lean, and the timing couldn't be sweeter. Fallen, they are trying to get cheeky with it, but is he going to be one step ahead? Device on the receiving end of that AWP. Fallen out like a light. He's trying to elude capture from these AKs, but he keeps throwing himself back in. Everyone's just playing with a lot of confidence right now on Liquid, it feels like. One is never enough.
Can't blame them. Especially with some of the things they got away with on that first half. Still going to commit to B. Fallen's got a reflash. It's going to maybe make you fire off shots, but they managed to dodge it while lining up utility. Here's the exec. How will Liquid fare on the hold?
Fallen doesn't need help yet, but he will do. Naf raining out with a kill. Smoke now drops, gives Fallen a little more room to play with, but Linus is running up on him, and Naf live, but they don't check for Naf. How's he allowed to get away with a double? They knew about him. He'd been in the kill feed. That's a little bit awkward, and it's given this advantage over to Liquid, who are poised to play retake. With how confident they're looking, wouldn't surprise me if they just, you know, Grim flashes through the smoke and they try to face this one together. There's the smoke for Banana. Now they spot Rez at Pillar. It's Hampus in the pool that they don't know about yet. Here they come. Elige with the opener. Rez is blind, but still taking names, and Grim needs to be quick here. Time is not his friend, and neither is Rez. He nails them with the AWP. That is a huge clutch for this guy to pull off, and it's kept NiP competitive. Now on to 8. The gap between these teams is shrinking, Hugo. And I'm starting to get a little worried.
Yeah, that's a 2-on-4 out of NiP as well. I don't know how they pull that through. Rez with some bangers, not even just a close of the blind shot too. It almost looked like they were about to line up, and the hype's there for NiP. They're starting to believe. They're starting to taste victory as well. And It's all coming through for NIP. Yeah, I mean, after, you know, I was expecting nerves or something of the sort, like Linus kills the AWP and he just never checks for nav. That comes out of nowhere. Definitely a scary moment, but one that's quickly solved. And Nip just go right back to this B control. It's not a commit, but if they get the pick, they'll go. Excellent grenade from Naf. Does a lot of damage to 3 players. Other 2 players and Nip still defaulting, holding first and second mid. Right now it's just Deagles and the likes for Liquid. They're not really invested heavy into this round. They're just hoping for any kills. And, well, if one more comes through on B, that's as good as a done round for Nip. Even with Fallen here, with the smoke, they are not going to respect it. They don't need to. Well, they choose to.
Yeah, I was going to say, they might, right? They've got a bit of a gap here. Now they know about a second guy rotating over. They also hear it's Deagles. You don't know the extent to which there's, you know, bodies in this B site. Holding the gap. Naf will deal with one. It's all getting a little bit awkward. Fallen's taking pot shots, trying to do more damage. And finally, Plopsky decides, I've had enough. These are just pistols. Let's stop giving them so much room. Yeah. He runs them down, and he opens up this B-bomb site. Nip moving on to 9, and there's not really much that Elige and Grim can do about it. Little bit awkward there, right?
Yeah,
like what with the smoke going in. I can kind of understand.
I really thought they were just going to
go for it. I thought they would, but, you know, to them, they don't really, like I say, they don't know the numbers in the site. There could be players up on the boost on either side of that smoke. Plus, it's a bit of a weird smoke that comes in. I think that was more just a...
Very shallow.
Yeah, that was more just like a matter of the circumstances for Fallen, right? He's scrambling a rotate, and so he's just throwing whatever that serves a purpose. But Nip don't know that.
It gets a bit weird as well, because Device drops his AWP and goes to grab the gun, and in doing so, he's stuck with a pistol while he's getting faced. Oh, nice exits. And a couple of kills on the way out does some damage to the Nip economy. That damage will only matter, though, if Liquid run away with rounds and start breaking this, you know, fairly low money. So Liquid needs to get back on the board. Already, this 11-4 has been forgotten. Nip is showing us that we need a bit more respect here in the server.
Yeah, I do remember there was this guy, Zonic, I think his name was. He did have this lore, right?
All right.
He said 11-4, you always lose those.
I think that was it. You always lose those.
Fallen.
Was he talking to Liquid?
No, he was speaking... Ooh, lovely! Fallen beats Device. I was going to say, that's the guy he was talking to right there on the receiving end of Fallen's AWP.
Yeah.
And so finally, Liquid have been rewarded with this 5-on-4.
Yeah, back to A for Nip. They've not really had too much of an interest in this bomb site. Fallen's here, off that swap. And he's ready. Device is 2. Fallen hits a tag. It's Hampus rather. Device obviously gone. Hampus takes that AWP, and now he needs it. 20 health. Tagged up by Fallen. It's going to be the AXF, and I think Team Liquid know what to expect. Smoke on long. Fallen replenishes one as well. Plopsky just goes right through, and Fallen knows about it, even prepared for the fight, lets him take the space. Got to worry about getting backstabbed now, but Plopsky's double back to join his team. That means Fallen's watching dead angles as Grim smokes preemptively for a Molotov. There it comes, double molly, denied by Grim, and now he peeks out through the smoke, trading onto Fallen. Elige in the back of the bomb site, still holding strong. 4-on-2, they're falling like flies. 10 health, he dies as well. It's Hampus gone, and Elige with another multi-kill. Feels like when they come through, all is fine and dandy.
I got a little bit nervous.
Did that second molly not go out?
The second molly didn't get extinguished in the smoke.
Just hide in the smoke.
And so Grim, obviously expecting it to be put out, keeps running into this Molotov. He can't go anywhere. He's taking damage even when he's in the smoke. That was very, very weird.
Oh yeah, I see that as well. You know, you just hide out in the smoke. He realized very quickly, wait, I'm still getting tickled here. Better just let Elige do the rest.
Yeah, I'm glad that Elige steps up there because he needed to. Like, that molly in the pit does actually make Grim's life very uncomfortable. He can't peek anything all of a sudden. Yeah. And so he's just trapped in this tiny little cage. But that's where you have Elige to go big mode and just shut everyone down.
Yeah, and that's nice. You know, for Elige, if this is someone else, you know, we'd be saying game of life, Harry. But for Elige, this is just another Wednesday, my dudes. This ain't special. But doing it against NIP in your inaugural Group D Pro League game, that's got to feel pretty spicy as well for, you know, I think on the outside, a lot of people look at this group and they go, yeah, Gambit, Liquid, Nip, right? Like, that's the expectation. Those are the three big names. Those are the teams that should be making it through. Well, Liquid, they want to rise through the ranks. They want to be at the top of that list. Ooh, close shot for Fallen. Halij tries to get involved, pushing himself right down middle. Happens his P250 domes him, and Fallen, they're getting closer. Molly smoke to let him peek deep, because he knows the pistols are not going to hold him back. Fallen takes the advantage, because he knows also there's a gun down.
Yeah, he's trying to protect it.
Oh.
That just blew the gun further away.
Not what you want. Really not what you want. Oh, there's still one there.
It's still good. It's still fine.
Yeah.
Device gets his hands on an M4.
Scary.
Oh, but the M4, of course, bested by the AK. They both dink each other, but Naf comes out ahead. Meanwhile, Device loses his. Hampus and Linus, now they're walking over towards this double long setup, and Fallen's very keen to fight you. He's on to another triple. Linus is just left waiting. Yeah, Fallen nails it. Great round out of the guy. A lot of re-peeking from Fallen, but he knows when to pull the plug, right? He knows that 2 is good enough. Then he reroutes, repositions, keeps NIP guessing as to where that AWP can find itself.
Fallen's taking so many crazy fights in this map. It's actually, oh, dude, it makes me feel like I'm in another year entirely. Like, he has no fear. He's yet to, like, give up a kill as well, like an opener or you know, make a silly play.
And in head-to-head to be Device, mate. Think about how good he's looked on those banana fights.
Down banana on top of logs. Like, Fallen's had everything. And now the blood's flowing. He tries what Halij couldn't get away with. And Hampus down low runs through the Molotov. Now, the AWP shot didn't connect, but it's better than going down 4v5. It's showing the mental state of Liquid. It's flowing right now, Harry. They're feeling it. When you start going for those plays in back-to-back rounds, and now, side by side, with Grim tucked in the cubby, or Halij rather.
This is all in for NIP as well. Like, this full investment is everything up against 14, right? They haven't saved, you know, something in the tank to keep the investments looming. Like, no, their hearts, their minds are all in this round. Their pockets, their wallets are there as well. So what can they manage with these pistols? There's Fallen to remove one of these long players. Now, the remainder all up through short. Grim might be blind, but he still won't give you the time of day. Fallen helps out, and it's 15 on the board for Liquid, starting to feel as good as done.
Yeah.
But with everything going in to that previous round for NIP.
Mate, Grim must be wearing a burgundy t-shirt or something. You know, you feel like he's the anchor man right now. Doubles up in the back of the bomb site, and Halij always there to swing and never miss. 15-9. I don't want to say it's done, but it's not going to get any easier for Nip, who just have pistols in this round. Not another mid-play, surely. Instead it's Fallen fighting deep down. Won't go to Pound Town, though. Holds off. Doesn't want to get deked. Who does? Lots of nades for Nip. They can, you know, throw some fakey-wakies in here. They can double back to B late. They've got to retake Banana before they execute if they don't want to get hard flanked. They know Liquid have full control right now, so a couple of shots through the smoke will keep them there with a bit of respect. But the second Nip commit, so will Stewie.
Yeah, Fallen just started to rotate like he was going to be, and I don't know why, because now he's a little out of position. It's fine. They've given him respect at long, and he's come through the smoke. So now we've got these flanks coming in, but it might never be needed. Grim putting on a show, Fallen helping out, and Team Liquid, they lock in their map pick. They stop that getting out of hand. They've learned the Heimlich. The choke is denied. 16-9 for the Team Liquid boys. And now we cast our minds forward to a little bit